Hometime is sponsored by the Home Depot. Visit HomeDepot.com. More saving, more doing. That's the power of the Home Depot. Okay, Lynn, here's some more 2-inch.
Thanks, Dean.
All right. Okay, we're in the process of starting to install our cabinets. Now, what we like to do is pull all the cabinets in here, take the packaging off, so we kind of see how everything's going to fit together. What really makes this process easy is Chris Berry, when she did the plan, numbered all the cabinets, so it makes it very easy to identify exactly where everything goes. Then the manufacturer carries that process forward by numbering the tops of the cabinets. They even go all the way down to numbering all the drawers and doors, which is a pretty slick way to go. Now, this is a style and color that we're going with. Of course, right now we want to take off all the drawers and doors, get those out of harm's way so nothing gets damaged. But because of this numbering process, it makes it very easy to put everything back together again once we're all done.
Now, usually when you install cabinets, you want to start with the upper ones first because it's easier to get at it. You don't bang up the bases. We're not doing it this way here, mainly because we have a big cabinet here on the end that's going to be sitting on top of the countertop, which sets the heights for the rest of the cabinets. The cabinet installation is pretty typical. You put them in place, you shim them where you want them, make sure they're level, plumb, and square. You fasten the face frames, then you fasten them to the wall.
Now, what was fun is we had a chance to visit the factory here where these are made to see what really goes into making a truly custom cabinet. Now, the cabinets from our kitchen are from a fully custom manufacturer, let's say as opposed to a semi-custom or stock manufacturer. So we want to focus on what makes a manufacturer fully custom. We have Jason Artist with us here. Jason, it all starts with the wood, right?
That's correct, Dean. We bring in a lot of various different hardwoods into our rough mill. In addition to the standard walnuts, maples, mahoganies, cherries that have been very popular, consumers and designers can specify custom wood species with us.
Now, working with the wood, you want to make sure you apply it the way it should be applied. Let's say if you're working with a door.
That's correct. What we have here, this is a center panel for a door that's been glued up. And what the craftspeople here are looking for is consistent color and graining across the panel. We know the client's end finish and what it's supposed to be, so we can select the wood based on that finish selection that the consumer's made.
At the same time, if somebody said, I do want a zebra effect,
we could probably arrange that.
Okay.
One of the things that's important for some of our customers is the ability to do custom moldings. If a client or a project requires moldings to match profiles on an existing job site, we can do that, say, for an historic renovation.
So this is the knife right here. You'll just put that into this guy and you're up and rolling.
That's correct, yeah. The inserts just get inserted into the molding head and we're off and rolling. Now, what we have here is the center panels for your doors. And one of the things that's very important for us is being able to pre-stain or pre-finish the edges on that center panel, because humidity changes will cause a solid wood center panel to expand and contract.
Sure.
So what this does, it allows that edge to be covered in the event that the center panel does shrink.
And you make all the doors in-house, obviously.
Yes, all the doors are made in-house, which is one of the advantages we have of being a custom manufacturer. We can pre-stain those edges before the doors are assembled.
Oh, makes sense, yeah.
Yeah. Now, just like we saw with the center panels for the cabinet doors, we're going to see a number of different cutters here in our door department. They're used to machine the inside profile on your stiles and rails for your doors and drawer fronts. Because we're a custom manufacturer, this department may produce 25 different door styles on any given day.
So Jason, I noticed this door before. Now this has got to be taken custom to a whole nother level again. So I suppose what happened here, a designer came in and said, okay, I wanted a cathedral style door like this, and then you guys take their design and go from there.
Yeah, after the design has been confirmed, we'll put the design into AutoCAD, and we use the AutoCAD drawing to assist us in producing this full-scale template that becomes a jig. The mullion strips are cut out of a single piece of solid wood. The jig is then used to cut the profiles on the mullion itself. And to create a set of doors like this, it takes a series of jigs like you see over here to produce a kitchen with several mullions in this style.
Boy, I'll tell you, that's custom. I love that door though. That's gorgeous.
Thank you.
Man. I know one thing you guys do is make up a sample door and send it to the customer for color approval before you manufacture anything. This must be your collection of them right here.
Yeah, this is our wall of customer care doors, Dean. And to give you an example, what we have here, when a sample door is made for a customer, we will make a second control door that we will retain here. And this door then will give the finish technicians the step-by-step recipe on how to get to that end finish.
And you're pretty careful about how this finish goes on.
Yes, we are. It's very much a hands-on process. They will use the customer care door as the finish guide and lay out all the cabinet doors and drawer fronts to ensure a consistent finish across an elevation. What you're not going to see looking at our finishing room is doors and drawers being sprayed going down an assembly line.
Now you also have a contemporary finish that you guys do too.
That's correct. For clients that are looking for a contemporary styling in their space, we offer a high gloss acrylic finish, which is very much like an automotive finish.
I mean, it's unbelievably smooth and bright.
Yeah, very much like a mirror. One of the last things we do, Dean, before a project goes out to its final destination is we stage the space, the kitchen, as it's going to reside in the home.
Oh, interesting, yeah.
And what we're looking for here is we're looking for consistent color across the elevation.
Sure.
We're making sure those finished ends are where they were specified.
Yep.
And any interior accessory will be installed and verified at this point. And in fact, we do take a digital photograph of the project as it sits here in the staging area.
No, this is great. It just gives you good documentation of what the whole thing's all about. You mind if I hold on to these?
Not at all.
Okay. Well, thanks so much for taking us through it. I'll tell you, it's been an interesting tour.
It's been our pleasure.
You guys do some gorgeous work here. You know, it is interesting you do this though, because